welcome to another video that's part of my content creator tips series. In today's video, I want to talk about a video that I posted back in 2020 that performed pretty well and got a lot of views, and why I actually regret having made that video. My neighbor is drilling, like cutting some stuff in the background, and it is loud as shit, at least to me. And it's really distracting me. I just hope that you can't hear it. This video is really going to speak to why you should be really careful and really selective about the kind of content that you put out and the way that it makes people perceive you. So back in 2020, I bought some underwear and a bralette from this brand called Tonic. It is a brand that's local to Germany over here, and they're, women owned. They use organic cotton, they use eco-friendly dyes, and it's just like, a small, sustainable, ethically made business based in Germany. And I decided I wanted to do a little try-on haul with the things that I got from this brand, just to give them like a little bit of publicity and, maybe share with people a potentially more ethical brand that they could be buying their underwear and stuff from. And at the time I was watching a lot of these like YouTube tips, how to grow on YouTube videos, and one of the tips that I kept hearing was when you're designing your thumbnail to kind of find a way to make it incite curiosity, and you can do that by leaving an unanswered question in the thumbnail or like blurring part of your thumbnail so that people feel enticed to click and watch and find out like what was hidden in the thumbnail kind of. So I basically had this thought process of like, okay, so how can I make this video a little bit clickbaity? Just like out of curiosity, just to see how it would go, whether or not it would work. And I thought, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a really ridiculous title. So the title that I gave this video was something like showing you my butt or something like that. And on the thumbnail I had like a picture that I took of me wearing the underwear, like blurred out, like pixelated. And I think when I made the decision to present that video in that way, I kind of had a feeling that maybe it would attract a little bit more male attention, just because like people would find it through those keywords and like watch it because, they're just thirsty or whatever. But the video itself, if you watch it, like it's very tame. Like, I'm not posing in a sexual way. I'm not like being flirtatious. It's not like a striptease or anything. It's literally like a very tame video. And my thought genuinely was, like, I was hoping most of the people who watched that video would probably be just, women who are looking to shop more sustainably and, try out a fun underwear brand that makes funky prints out of organic cotton. Like, that was my thought process. That was my target audience, really. And I thought, okay, if like this sultry or spicy sort of thumbnail gets a little bit of extra male attention, like I'm fine with that. But what ended up happening was that this video just like took off like a freight train that was just completely out of my control. Like now it has, I think, 23,000 views. It's the second most viewed video on my whole channel. And if you look at the stats on that video, the viewership is literally 100% male, and the age demographics as well. It's like exclusively men in their 30s to their 60s. And the comments section is just full of people being like, nice buns, gorgeous figure, nice ass, more panty hauls, please. And it's just, and also like if you look at like how the video was discovered, all of the kind of keywords are stuff like bikini haul, panty try on haul, sexy ass haul, like things like this. And it just really rubbed me the wrong way, and I really regret making this video, or at least like making it with the thumbnail and title that I initially chose, because I think I really wasn't anticipating how much of the wrong kind of attention it would get. And here's the thing is, like, I know that if I wanted to go in that direction, I could easily make my channel just a underwear and bikini try on haul channel, and I could make a killing in ad revenue, because I have a big ass, I have those nice thunder thighs, like men really like this kind of figure, or there are a lot of men who like my kind of figure. So I know I could make a killing in ad revenue if I just decided to make this whole channel about just like me trying on sexy outfits and like lingerie. But that is just not what I want to do. Like, no offense to anyone who does center their social media around that. Like, more power to you. Literally, I do not care what people choose to do with their own lives and how they choose to make their money. That is not my business, but that's just not who I am at all, and that's not what I want this channel to be. Like, I want my channel to empower women, to empower content creators, to, you know, just talk about the things that are important to me, like mental health, like making money online, and be, you know, a source of inspiration and education and motivation, you know. And it's really hard because I'm also very body positive, you know, and I'm not shy about showing my body on camera, but every time that I do, it gets the kind of attention that, like, I think people completely misinterpret my message, especially men. The kind of messages that I get from men sometimes is just like, I cannot even believe how socially inept some of these guys are. Like, who raised you? Like, why are you like this? Because it's like, if you give them a single opportunity to objectify you and turn you into like some sexual object, they will do it. Like, they have no problems going there. I'm getting constant messages and comments and DMs saying like, hey, do you have an OnlyFans? I'm like, if I had an OnlyFans, it would be linked on my profile, you know? Like, if that was my thing, if I actually had an OnlyFans, it would be linked somewhere. I don't. Why are you asking me this? Or, you know, just this month, I've had 2 guys sign up to my Patreon and like pay me money and proceed to send me messages saying, hey, can I get booty pics? Hey, can I get like special photos of you? And I'm like, that is not something that I offer on my Patreon. If that was something that I offered, it would be listed somewhere. I would say somewhere like, hey, you can give me $10 a month for booty pics. I do not do that. Like, can you not read? Literally, because, and like on Instagram as well, like, I can't, people just, men see a photo or a video of your body and take it completely out of context and spin it exactly the way that they want to perceive you, right? Like, I'll make a post on Instagram where I'm like, you know, wearing a bikini at the beach having fun with my family. And then I end up getting DMs like, hey baby, you're so hot. Can you be my girlfriend? I like your ass. Or like people sending me dick pics. Or I'll make a post about my eating disorder recovery. You know, I'll put like a before and after picture of me when I was really underweight versus me now. And I'll get comments, you know, some guys saying, I love you so much more now. Your body is so hot. Women are so much hotter when they're curvy like you. And yes, queen and whatever. And then I'll get other guys that are saying, no, actually you looked better when you were skinny. I like skinny women more. And it's like, both of these, like, don't get me wrong, I do not mind getting respectful compliments on my body, you know? Like, if someone tells me, you know, nice curves, gorgeous curves, nice body, whatever, like, I'm okay with that, because that's respectful. But then people take it up a notch and they say, like, oh, I like this picture of you because this is the kind of woman that I like, you know? And it's like, I do not exist for the male gaze. I do not choose to gain weight or lose weight based on what you personally think is hot. Like, and it's just so many guys online, they just think that I will care about their opinion of my body. I'm like, I could not give a shit. You are some stranger on the internet. I do not like dress myself or sculpt my body for your pleasure. That is not why I exist. And my God, if I could give a piece of advice to men, it's like, please learn to talk to women properly and like normally. Please try to understand the world through women's perspective, because when you say these things, you literally just come across as creepy and socially inept and just like delusional, like crazy, literally. As a woman, it is very, very hard to walk that line of like being body positive and showing off your body while at the same time trying to make it clear that like I am not here for the men who find me attractive, right? Like, I am here, I'm not showing my body because I want some guy to comment that I'm sexy. I'm showing my body because I want some woman who doesn't feel good in her own skin to see me sharing me in my skin, in my authentic, unedited body, and feel better about her own body and feel, you know, like it's okay to be curvy or to be skinny or to have stretch marks or to like whatever, you know? But so going back to why I regret making this video or why I regret framing this video in this way, this is something that every content creator and YouTuber especially needs to be very aware of, is any one of the videos that you post could blow up. You know, like before you post a video, you have to ask yourself, like, if this video blows up, if this goes completely viral and gets like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views, would I be okay with that? Would I be okay with me being known for this? And would I be okay with making more content just like this? You know, because once that train gets rolling, it's very hard to stop it. So you really have to be honest with yourself and really ask yourself, like, if I'm making a skincare video, am I okay with this being a skincare channel? If I'm making a panty try-on haul, am I okay with this being, you know, am I okay with being the butt girl? You know, if you make a video about your favorite books, are you okay with your channel being all about like books and reading recommendations? I do not recommend that you make a video if you cannot see yourself doing, you know, at least 50 other videos like it, you know? Because whatever you release, if that turns out to be what your audience wants and you are not prepared to make more of that content, then you're gonna have a problem, because people are going to subscribe to your channel and, you know, follow you for that one video that they saw, and then they realize like, oh shit, none of the other content that they're making is like that I subscribed for. And so you end up with like a bunch of dead followers, which is what has happened to my channel multiple times because I've made videos that I was not prepared to make more of. I'm not saying necessarily that you need to have a very clearly defined niche, especially when you're just starting out on YouTube. I think it's really important to experiment and like make a lot of different kinds of content and kind of figure out what you like, but you always have to have it in the back of your mind, like, this could blow up. This could be the video that puts my name out there in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and if that is the case, am I prepared to step into that role? Am I prepared to be that person that they are expecting based off of this one video? And if the answer is no, then you're probably better off not making that video, or maybe, you know, publishing it on a secondary channel that you don't necessarily really care about and you're not really trying to grow. So if you are a man watching this and you have followed me because of my showing you my butt video, which by the way, at this point I've changed the title, I've changed the thumbnail to something a lot more docile, and I'm just hoping that that is enough to change the SEO of it so that it's like people stop finding that video through just like sexy butt try on haul recommendations. But if it still continues to go the way it's going, I might end up just privating the video. I haven't really decided yet. You know, again, it's not a bad video. It's very tame, you know, it's not overtly sexual or anything like that. If you actually watch the video, that's why it actually has like a lot more dislikes. It has like something like 20% more dislikes than my other videos on my channel, because a lot of guys, I think, watched that video hoping for something like really sultry and sexy and whatever, and they just got like me innocently showing off these panties and like trying them on and posing in a non-sexual way, and they were disappointed. But anyways, if you are a man who found me through that video, which I doubt any of them are actually watching this video, but I am not the butt girl, okay? I am the content creation, making money online, self-care, personal development, mental health girl. Like, I don't know, like, watch me, come follow me for vlogs, for lifestyle content, for advice videos, for content creator tips and making money online tips. Like, that is the kind of content that I want to be making here, with a little bit of possibly sometimes like skincare and fashion stuff. But anyways, if you're expecting to see my ass in every single video, that is not happening. That is not what we are here for. Okay, so there are plenty of other women on social media who do that kind of content. More power to them. Go watch those girls. That is not me. It's really the Wild West out here, especially for female content creators. You really gotta be careful how you paint yourself, because if you give men the opportunity to perceive you the wrong way, they will just go with the flow, because they will make you into their fantasy in their heads, and they will perceive you the way that they want to perceive you, because you know, newsflash, men don't really listen to what women are saying. So if they see one bikini photo of you and that's what they came for, they do not care how many other times you say that, like, you have all these other interests. They don't care about that. So yeah, that is why I regret making the currently second most viewed video on my channel. Technically it's the third most viewed, but the second most viewed is also private because of copyright issues. But yeah, hopefully I don't have to delete the video. Hopefully changing the thumbnail and the title was enough to like reach a better audience for my channel. But if it's not, then I will just have to scrub it and start fresh and hopefully pretend this never happened. I hope this video was interesting to you guys and gave you some insight into why sometimes it is a good idea not to make the video that you want to make. Please follow me for more content creator tips, photography tips, lifestyle content, I don't know, skincare, self-care, wellness, all that kind of good shit. Leave your questions and any like video requests down below in the comments. I would love to know what kind of content you guys want to see from me, as long as it is not a panty haul. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.